afternoon, guys. Laura here from Hedgehog's Homestead. I thought I'd show you some progress that we're making on our property, and we put in some trees today, so I want to show you guys that. First thing, oh, beautiful little bird up there. It's a beautiful time of day. Right behind me is a crepe myrtle. It's a nice big bush that comes in, grows very well here in Tennessee. It can go up to 15 to 20 feet high and 15 to 20 feet wide. And that's what we're putting in here, and we're starting with that. Now over on this other side here, I still kind of need to mow in this area and get this in, but we needed to get these plants in the ground. Over here we have a beautiful magnolia. This is going to be, now if this is not a bush, if it grows into a tree like it should, it is going to be 25 feet high. And what did they say? And that's what a magnolia looks like. Isn't that beautiful? So that's our magnolia. And then over here, we put our tote back here, over here. This is the side of the house that you would drive up to if you came onto our property. So this is where all the fun stuff is going. The chickens and the garden are on the other side. We put this water dispenser here because we don't have a close hose in this area, but I want to be able to water here. This is our first first of 4 apple trees. Our first one is a Granny Smith, and that is a pollinator. So we are growing the Granny Smith with, over here we have a Honey Crisp, and I have these bags around them, and in those bags is water, and it kind of weeps water on the plant to keep it moist while it's growing in. This one is another apple tree, and this is our Gala, and our Gala tree is also a pollinator, sorry. And then this is our last apple tree, and I believe this is a pink lady. Yeah, our pink lady. And these grow, you know, we got them about 15 feet apart, not so far apart here though. It looks more like 10. So hopefully this will all grow well together. A lot of this right here is wildflowers and things like that, intermixed with some blackberry that I'm still working on getting out. So peas are growing really good in the field. Let me show you that. See how tall they are now? Those are our lovely peas right there. And it rained for half a second today, for about 10 minutes. And they're growing nice and well. The garden's looking good. I'll show you guys that some other time. But that's what we're getting done. Oh, I got a couple more trees, or another tree to show you. We down the road, there is a nursery, and they had the trees on sale. So we went ahead and grabbed a bunch. They didn't have any pear trees or peach trees or anything else left. It was just apples. So we're growing those close together. Now, we also got in, which we need to do some more work on this area. So we got that in. And then that one's looking fantastic. These ones are kind of Still struggling a little bit, but we'll get some more water on them. Got all kinds of good stuff planted in here. Of course, there's a cowpea over there trying to grow in. Chris planted tons more cowpeas all over the place, and so those are coming in. And I'll show you what else. And this is all landscaping. This video is all about landscaping. And so we're just kind of slowly getting things in on this property, and planted a bunch of peas in here, but I just planted 2 roses over here in the corner of the property there. So we'll have some roses come up here. I put the rocks here so that we know that they're planted there. One of them's really nice and smelly. And you can see little peas coming up in here. And then where our chicken coop is going to be, we planted a beautiful weeping willow, and I'll show you that one too. And that one's almost out of range of any hose. So I definitely have one of those water bags on that. And I'll show you what that's like. Garden's looking fantastic. I bought a bunch of fertilizer so we can fertilize a little better. Cardboards, yes, it's all over the place because we're trying to develop this area. I spooned my onions, and those are taking off. They seem to be really liking that I gave them more space to grow, and so they're taking advantage. Ooh, looks like we got a nice ripe strawberry right over there. See that? I'll have to bring that in, share it with my husband. And then you can see behind me the garden, and then over off to the side of the garden, we're going to get rid of a bunch of this stuff as soon as we build our chicken coop. A bunch of this is going to be gone. We're just going to burn it. But close to the chicken coop, I thought I'd plant this beautiful weeping willow. And because the chicken coop's probably going to be right over in this area. And so this weeping willow, the sunset, beautiful sunset. This weeping willow will give the chickens plenty of shade in the future. And I just have to fill up these bags every once in a while. I got this weeping willow for like 40 bucks, so I thought it was a good deal. Had to jump on it. Most of the trees that I bought were 2 of the apple trees. I got them on sale, and they were like 2 for $50. And then the other ones, the other 2, I paid 40 bucks each for them because I didn't get them on sale. And then just, you know, all kinds of crazy stuff. So we're having a lot of fun getting some landscaping done on the property, but it's a lot of work. Gotta get that chicken coop up so we can get those chickens in it. Our chickens are little guys still, but they are trying to fly and making a nice big stink in the brooder. So we are getting some landscaping done, and look at that field of green, guys. So wherever there's green in here, other than a blackberry or a native tree coming up here and there are some native flowers. These are native to this area. You can kind of see even over in the hills where it's a little darker, it's brand new peas coming up all over the place. And so we're very excited. That's the we're starting to build pasture grass, and the peas are everywhere. So they'll add a lot of nitrogen to the soil while we're waiting for fall. And then we'll disc in all those peas. That will add a lot of nitrogen to the ground. Plus we're going to add lime to our soil out here. And that is going to bring us back all around to tilling in a bunch of pasture grass. And once we get pasture grass established and really growing, next year we'll probably bring in some animals and make some of that happen. So we are very excited about that. I got my garden growing here. I even planted, got some morning glory coming up there, and I've got some, not tulips, what are these? They're from Poland, but they're planted really deep. There you go. Got those planted in there. And I got a couple ferns. This is attracting hummingbees like crazy. I got some strawberries planted up in there. I don't know if they're coming out. Can we see? If I bring the camera up there. I don't know if they're coming in yet. It may be too shaded. My mother-in-law got that beautiful thing, which the hummingbirds love too. So as long as this hydrangea starts coming in, there's some more peas coming in there. And hopefully these hydrangeas start to kick in. The blue one's starting to do better. This one gets the sun the first, and you can definitely see some sun damage on her. I brought some fertilizer to fertilize these guys, and we'll get them fertilized and hopefully feeling better. I think the problem is you can see there's a lot more hose line on this side compared to this side, so I need to remedy that and just get it all in together. Chris is doing a wonderful job on helping me out. My brother-in-law dug the holes for our trees with his tractor because he has a special, he used a stump puller. It's like it's almost like a bucket with a spike on it. And he used that to dig the holes for the trees because I got these trees home and I'm like, I can't dig a hole. Our ground is way too hard. So, yeah. So hopefully apples this year. Oh, one of the things that we're going to do with the apple trees as well is that we're going to put, I'll show you the apple trees. On all four, we're going to put 4 T-posts around them. And then, so 1, 2, 3, 4 all around. And then we'll put like fencing around those here on all 4 of them so that they won't get disturbed by any animals. And hopefully the deer leave them alone. So there we go. So thank you for coming along with me today on our update on what we did. And sorry I didn't bring you guys in. I had planned to go to the farmer's market this morning, and my brother-in-law came by and he goes, ready to plant trees? And I'm like, okay, just got out of the shower, but let's go plant some trees. So it was very nice of them to help out and take care of that. So we got those in the ground, and I'm excited to get the landscaping in on the property. Got to finish up the house. Chris and I are probably going to do a bunch of work on that tomorrow. And yeah, got to finish it up. We'll see you next time. Thanks you for watching. God bless. Oh, and of course there's this little beauty too, which the leaves have closed up. You guys are getting huge. Huge, I tell you, huge. Yeah, huge. Huge, I tell you, huge. There's the ducks. They're all getting big, guys. Bye.